Hey guys, it's your boy the Foreman back with another video. Welcome. For those who are new, welcome to the channel. Today's video is going to be about you. If you've seen the title, you guessed it. It's about the new update that is coming soon. I have gotten to pre-test the beta, so that's what I'm going to be showing you guys, the new map update to Angral and just some of the other new features that I would have seen. But before we get into that, you guys know what time it is. Dad jokes with the Foreman. You know, it's not a video without it. It is not a video without it. So without further ado, today's dad joke is: if a child refuses to go to sleep, are they guilty of resisting arrest? I don't know, you tell me. But it's funny, once again, if a child refuses to go to sleep, is that child guilty of resisting arrest? Now, that is funny. So, without further ado, let's get right into the video and let's go. And we're back with the video. So as you can see, I just landed, and mind you, the houses look like PC straight off the bat. The new textures, as you see, the attic here in attic house is a lot bigger. The two-story house, the inside, the floor, the wallpapers, paintings on the wall, it has a more graphical feel to it. And as we go a little deeper into the map and I go to other places, we can see now that they have incorporated other things to hide beyond. Here we have the open shop, and as you can see, the bar, as you can see, it has little boards now to block out the side attack through the side. And we have the frontal information, and we have the front here of the buildings with seems like a more things to hide behind. As you can see, they have more cans, they have more grass to lay down in, and it just gives you a more realistic feel. So we are kind of glad for that update, you know. No, it should bring back some excitement to the game. So all PUBG needs to do now is, I guess, to get rid of the amount of hackers that are in the game. Well, cheaters, basically speaking. We know that it may not be possible to get rid of all, but it might be able to cut out the amount, because I mean, all games have this problem. But the surroundings, the fog, the texture, the buildings, and if you see, for me, the buildings look like that a war's being here kind of feel to it. They also have like these fragment stuff. Once you complete, then you go to any outpost where the fragments are. You go in the outpost and be able to loot up. So here you see me looking to see. It will bring it up. It will highlight on the map the different colors. But I think for me, the biggest point here is if this is something that they're going to keep in the game. But I mean, it will benefit everybody in the long run in terms of getting looted up quickly, because obviously if you're getting the fragments and you're completing missions, you'll be able to go to the outpost. So shortly I'm going to be on my way to the outpost, and I still play it like if I was playing the game, but it was on my way to the outpost. So here, you see me driving into Pachinki. So on the way into Pachinki, one time, it would be flat land, but now as you can see, there are tanks. There also is being a war here, or a war has been going on in this place. We have bunkers, and as you can see, the lookout towers look different, and it gives you a more realistic feel. You have the dry grass that I'm running through. So I'm heading into Pachinki, and the buildings have different textures, different feels to them. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, guys, this is it when you're living in the Caribbean. It's be very humid during the daytime. So usually that's why I like to shoot at night time, where it's a lot cooler. The reason being is that I don't necessarily have to incorporate the fans, and I don't have to get in so much of that noise in the background. So here I'm still in Pachinki, just looking around. So basically most of this I would have just been trying to move around, so that as I bring the video to you, you guys get to see a lot more. But what I love about Pachinki is that now, remember sometimes how the zone may move and close in. Sometimes running across that pasture, if you're out, you're at a total disadvantage. And what I gather from moving around the map and playing so much so far is that what they're trying to do in the map is to have less of a clear field of vision, whereas somebody has to be always constantly running across open plains where you could get shoot. So they added more trees, as you see with Pachinki in the open land. They give it the tanks. Now you have more things to hide behind. Even in the city, like now you will see a lot more broken down cars, destroyed cars, and a lot more stuff to hide behind. But inside the houses gives you that feel of being in a real house. Yes, they may not have added the glass windows like on PC, but we know with further updates they could get there. But clearly it is something that we're going to enjoy. Also, you guys will see it a little further there, the barn that was out by shelter, the big barn, that is no longer a barn. Later you would see what it looked like, and I will go into a little bit more in depth of that. The thing here is that I was still playing like I was playing a game, because obviously it was still a game, so it wasn't a case where I could just hop in the map and go and look around. Still have bots that was popping up and so forth. So the chicken dinner here wasn't important. It was more about giving all guys a view of what new is coming in Angel 2.0 or whatever they decide to call it. And here you see when you win, the screen is a lot different. It gives you a breakdown of how your points were accumulated. So now you no longer have to guess why you have gotten 1 point here and 20 points there. It gives you a breakdown. The home screen is a lot more free, and it looks less clustered, it looks more user friendly, and I think the long time fans would appreciate that. You also have this screen here, another home screen, where you can actually, it looks like you could customize it and put things that you would like to see there. But I didn't went to in that stuff, because I guess I could do it in another video. It was more about showing the maps. So as you see, I continue to jump and land at different places, line at different places so that we could continue to see how the buildings. And let me tell you, they really took the time out and went into this architecture, guys. I really love the architecture. I don't know if you guys appreciate it as much as I do, but I love the feel of inside the buildings, you know, and it looks more, as I say, like the PC in terms of how it looks. And we appreciate that, guys. And we appreciate PUBG Mobile, you listening to the community and taking action in terms of getting this map updated. And as you can see, with me being on top of the building, you got more field of vision. We love here, you see one of the broken down cars, and you see all the trees around. And I know you long time players of PUBG would see the fans. Oh, and also you will hear it is that when you kill somebody now, it sounds like a burning sound, like if something has catch a fire. So like the loot box or something gives you that sound effect of a burning. Or try to enhance it so that you can hear it a little better. When you can hear it a little better, and when I kill someone. And I like the fact that they change up some of the buildings too, in terms of when the building that is in Pubg, that is next to Pubg, that everyone likes to go on top of the big red building, they change it now and it looks more like a museum. It has, they put in more windows, because you know usually when you want to break into that building, when people are camping in the building, you usually have to run around and go in the doors, whereas now with that building you could actually go through some side windows. So that was pretty cool. Also, what was also cool is, as I said, they changed the barn. So the barn now looks like a museum on the inside, out by the shelter. So it's no longer just a plain open thing with crates and thing. It actually has in like pictures like of persons. I didn't zoom in on the pictures to see if it was anything specific to PUBG, but it was great. It was great stuff. And here, as you can see, I run across, these are the buildings that out by Yasna. It is on the hill. As you can see, they are boarded up now, so there's not that much viewing angles if you're in there. So all of those things now would make it a lot more competitive, because now when you go in those houses, it's not as simple as saying, well, you can stand in here and we can shoot somebody from through the window. No, you actually have to go with a semi, try to get some test shots through the board to see that you can actually shoot through, so you can still be able to snipe somebody. And it'll be very hard now for somebody to snipe you through there, because the board obviously helps give you an extra barrier. But as I said, the updates are looking good thus far. The map is looking very well, and we know that this is only the beta, so they will continue to have more tweaks. And as you can see, there are a lot more larger trees in the area they're surrounding, so they involve a lot more trees. Here you about to see me go to the place next to Pubg that I was telling you about, and as you can see, it looks a lot different from the outside. You can see a lot of windows, and which you can now enter through, and you don't have to run around the building to get to the doors. So I wanted to get out this video for you all so that you can have a little view, because I know that there's a lot of stuff still going on right now in terms of the PMWLs and that sort of stuff. Pubg, Club Open, all those things still going on. So you know, a lot of the tubers and streamers may be involved. So I just said I wanted to bring you this updated video. We really appreciate the changes that Pubg would have made to this map. So this is going to be a new exciting map to face off, and I can't wait to see it actually in competitive venue, to see how people treat Pachinki, especially with that whole after war effect with the tanks and having bunkers that you could go down in, and you know, you get to come up with fire. All that action is quite an exciting time, and we are glad to see Pubg Mobile is looking forward. I hope you guys continue to stick around. You know, don't let the hackers steal your joy. You know, don't let the fact that you may be trying to reach Conqueror and you have hackers taking up majority of the positions. But as you can see, Pubg is trying to root it out as best as they can. So don't let it frustrate you. They have good things in store for us. Can you continue to stick around, guys, as much? You know, play with friends, try to go in as much of those competitive scrims as you could get in, so that if you're looking to become competitive, you can. And continue to share your love with the game to others who don't play, to introduce others into the game. So that's been it from your boy, the Foreman. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the new map and grow. New updates, looking good. We love the user interface, less cluster to find this thing and that thing, and you know, some people that be new don't know where to come and go because the screen has so much going on at the loadout. So now we have a better looking screen, a more simplified version to find stuff. And also one part that I want to touch that I like was that point they have, you know, where you could just click. You can actually add 4 teammates by just clicking, and you don't actually go in and click on the names and then click add and stuff like that. Once you click that add and click the name, the request is sent. So all the usability stuff they're looking to tweak and make it a lot more user friendly and make it a lot more enjoyable for us. So it's been good talking to you guys again. For those who are new, remember to subscribe. For those who are part of the Foreman gang, remember to like. Just want to thank you guys for the support. Continue to support your boy. It's been good being here. Foreman out.